You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark, but more specifically, I guess a WNBA coach who has Caitlin Clark living what we like to refer to as rent-free in her head. I'm still not quite understanding why Caitlin Clark still keeps coming up with Las Vegas Aces coach Becky Hammond. But here we are, somehow, and I'm not exactly sure why there's a joint press conference where the Chicago Sky coach and the Las Vegas Aces coach are sitting down at the same podium. What kind of league are we running here exactly? I would love to understand what is going on. What's the thought process? And we have said it before on this channel more than a few times. We think there's coaches in this league that are just as jealous and just as envious of the popularity and the needle movement that somebody like Caitlin Clark is getting. I think they're just as jealous. Sometimes I wonder if Christy Sides has got an issue. I mean, honestly, the way that she handles coaching and Caitlin Clark in games, etc. But Cheryl Reeve, Becky Hammond, I mean, all we got to do is, and guys, you know how we get down here, all we got to do is take a trip down memory lane. This is now going to be story number 3 involving Becky Hammond making comments on Caitlin Clark. This was the original comments talking about knock it off, nobody's hating on Caitlin Clark, and we know no, all these women, at least these activist women, are hating on her, including the one standing right next to Becky Hammond, who decided to go out there and make this all about a black and white issue. Becky Hammond said in this, let's be clear, we love Caitlin Clark. I think the narrative of everybody hating on her, knock it off, it's not there. That was, and they went on, of course, that was coming fresh off the heels of Asia Wilson coming out and saying, well, it is a black and white issue. And we got a problem because of her popularity, and she's white and we're black. And then literally just a few days later, Becky Hammond came out and said this. After saying there was no hate, she came out and said, well, there's hate and it's based on color. It's construed as some of our minority black and brown women are hating on Caitlin Clark because she's white, and that is not the case. But it is highlighted how black and brown greatness has not been celebrated. So Becky Hammond's making sure she's getting her virtue signal in with everything it is that she's doing. And for some reason, some way, for whatever reason, Caitlin Clark keeps coming up with her. And she brought her up out of nowhere yesterday. And this was a question about people talking, I guess, trash in the league. And for whatever reason, Caitlin Clark just gets brought up by Becky Hammond out of nowhere.
She's got Angel and Caitlin. When people were tuning in for those matchups, they also got to see my girl, Kate Morton. So, look, at the end of the day, they're really super skilled. They're fun to watch. And they jaw at each other. You know, people be like, Angel's talking. I'm like, nobody talks more crap than Caitlin, too. Caitlin be in there talking. Like, that's just what they did. I saw her and Melissa get into it the other day. Like, it's just, it's a different generation because they're not, I think we talk subtly. They be talking in your face. Which is fine. Like, my thing is like, let them go. They're big girls.
I mean, weird. Why are we even going there? Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are really super skilled. They are fun to watch, and they jaw at each other. Nobody talks more crap than Caitlin, too. Let them go. They're big girls. That's great, but why does this keep coming up? I really do not understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand. What is the deal? I don't get it. I really don't. And we got some more comments from fans because a lot of people called her out on what is going on here, and people don't get it. Becky Hammond talking like she's a WNBA commissioner. You are a failed NBA coach. I mean, seriously, have you heard of Michael Jordan? Look, it's okay for somebody to talk trash. That doesn't mean you deserve to be assaulted on the court. That's the thing, all right? Can you talk trash and actually be able to handle it, talk trash back, and it not lead to a physical altercation where obviously people are acting like thugs, Kennedy Carter, Angel Reese, and some of these other things that's happened to Caitlin Clark on the, people that's got good heads on their shoulders aren't going to take it to the street on a professional basketball court. I'm not sure some of these women are capable of that. CeCe, living rent-free. Seriously. Why are they talking about a player that's not involved in their team's matchup? Yeah, probably so, but she doesn't assault other players. I mean, what is going on, y'all? Yeah, Caitlin Clark, definitely the LeBron James of the WNBA. They are talking about her during a Skies versus Aces game. Laugh out loud. They dig 6 foot under to find a mention of Caitlin Clark. Like she hasn't played the Aces yet. By the way, somebody posted this right here. Biggest trash talkers you faced. Angel Reese is winning that by a country mile. Seriously. Never seen a joint press conference of opposing coaches. Definitely never seen them tear down their meal ticket that's not even there. Well, what's happening here? They're not even playing the Fever, yet y'all still got CeCe's name in y'all's mouth as always. It's weird. Too bad your team doesn't have the following and fans that Caitlin has. Jealousy is a sickness. Maybe you get better when she gets all the players in the league to get a pay raise. I love it. Just don't assault someone for getting your feelings hurt unless it's racially motivated. And I don't think any of that's going on. I mean, seriously. No one said she didn't or had a problem with players who do as well. Also, Clark's talking more trash than anyone is a huge reach. I believe that's true. No one's got an issue with the trash talk. It's when it turns into cheap shots is when people said, that's too far. I mean, it's wild. We're just throwing Caitlin's name out there. And for what? Exactly? Why are you talking about her? It's the weirdest thing. There's something with this coach and Caitlin Clark. There's obviously there is a true jealousy issue from players and from coaches. Now, some of these coaches used to be players. Well, y'all had big names coming from college into the WNBA. You didn't move the needle. You didn't even budge it. You didn't even shake it or vibrate the needle. Caitlin Clark comes in, boom, needle hits the floor. Needles broke off. They had to put another one on, and boom, it got broke. Y'all couldn't do it. And there's venom there over that. True venom. It's unbelievable. That's crazy. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. What is it with the players and the coaches in this league not being able to keep Caitlin Clark out of their mouth? She's living rent-free in their brain pans. It doesn't make sense to me. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.